Okay, I'm delighted now in Gills player. We've been joined by Gills' brand new signing, Adebayo Akinfenwa. Bayo, first of all, welcome back. Just give us your thoughts on rejoining the Gills.
It's good to be back. I'd say it wasn't that much of a hard decision to come back. I loved it here the first time. Just missed out on playoffs. On goal difference, I think it was. You know, they've come back they've gone up as champions. So it's nice to be back. I'm looking forward to it. New league, new challenge. Yeah, man, I'm excited.
When did you first sort of get the interest from Martin Allen that he wanted you to come back?
I got the interest way back in January when I was still at Northampton. You know, he gave me a call and, you know, he said, look, we're interested in you, would you like to come? And it was like, all right, cool. You know, I was up for it, so to speak. It didn't happen. A deal couldn't get done between Northampton and Gills. And then come the end of the season, he was like, look, I still want you. And so I knew that. And, you know, it took time, you know what I'm saying, to hash out a deal sort of thing. But it weren't many stumbling points. You know, he wanted me, I wanted to be here sort of thing. So we got the deal done and I'm here.
In effect, was it just a case of dotting the I's, crossing a few T's and signing?
That's what it really was. Like I said, I loved it here the first time. And, you know, chairman, manager, I sat down with, I've never worked under the gaffer. So my first meeting with him was, if I should say, interesting. And I heard what he had to say, sort of thing. So he didn't have to sell it to me much. You know, I already know, you know, for my first time being here, you know, how the fans are, you know what I'm saying, the ambition. And, you know, all it was just to say what he wanted to try. What he wanted me to bring to the team, sort of thing. So I liked what he had to say, sort of thing. So it was pretty easy, just dotting the I's, crossing the T's and that sort of thing. So yeah, pretty easy.
And how have you settled back in? Have the boys made you feel very welcome?
Yeah. They tried to banter me on the first day. We did a polar run. Unfortunately, I was at the back, but say no more. I told them I'll take them at the gym. So, but nah, they've made me feel welcome. Jumped in at the deep end, which is good. I need it, sort of thing. So I'm feeling good, feeling confident, and I'm getting fitter every day. So by the start of the season, hopefully I'll be ready to go, good to go.
The last time you were here, you had a very successful spell. I think it was 11 goals and 46 appearances in total. During the last two seasons, you scored 30 goals plus in League Two for Northampton. How confident are you can recreate that goal scoring form in a high division?
I mean, I'm a confident person, sort of thing, but everybody knows how I am when it comes to goals. As long as the team does well and I participate and bring what I bring to the team, sort of thing. Look, I'll back myself. I'll score goals. You know what I'm saying? As long as I stay fit and play and get the minutes on the pitch, I'll score goals. But as long as Gillingham does well, you know what I'm saying? If we can get promoted, get to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, and I can add to, you know, bring my strengths to the game. As long as I'm playing well and we win is the main thing. But look, I'll back myself, man. I'll score goals. You know, I've got double figures, I think, in the last 6 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So, by the grace of God, that continues.
And you touched on your fitness. How would you describe your fitness at this stage?
Progression. I think it's my 3rd day back in from pre-season. Probably a week behind the boys, but it's coming on. Like I said, I come into the deep end. Monday was a tough session, then there was a game yesterday, and then another tough session today. So it's going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get fit overnight, but it's going in the right way. So, and like you said, you know, I played 46 games when I was here, played 46 games, you know, I get my games in, so I'm feeling good.
You probably get a chance to catch up next week when you travel to the 2K for the fitness camp. How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm not looking forward to that. I should have signed the week after next. Nah, you know, you've got to get fitness in. Pre-season is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You need to get the work done. So it's a part and parcel of pre-season. And look, I think 11, 12 years into the game, pre-season never gets any easier. You just have to do it. So that's it. It'll be good, you know what I'm saying? It'll be good to get away with the boys, you know, and get to know the boys a little bit better. So I'm looking forward to it next week.
And finally, just give us your thoughts ahead of the new season. Do you think the Gills realistically can challenge for back-to-back promotions?
I don't see why not. I've sat down with the gaffer and sat down with the chairman, and I've trained with the boys for 3 days, played a little game, and there's real good ability, real good youngsters coming through. And I don't think you should go into any league season not thinking you're going to do well. So it's a real realistic aim, you know what I'm saying, to to hit the playoffs or to get promoted. But it's a long ass season, you know what I'm saying? Or it's a long season, should I say? It's a long season. But yeah, man, we're equipping ourselves well, and we do feel confident. And one thing I've got as soon as I walked in here on Monday is it seems like there's a real togetherness and a real good team spirit, and you need that because there's going to be ups, downs, and all in between. So, but yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll do well.
And it'd be nice to start at home, won't it, against Colchester on August the 3rd. It'd be nice to step out here again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the first game. I think my first game of the season, when I started here, I scored and I got made to feel very welcome. The Gillingham fans show me love, so I'll try my very best every time I get on that pitch. So I'm looking forward to Colchester stepping back out here, you know, to the home fans, and trying to bring a little bit of BMO to Gillingham.
Well, we wish you well. Bayo, thanks very much.
Thanks so much, Rana.